So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about all the big changes in Call of Duty World War II, everything you really need to know, and everything that's been confirmed so far. There's a lot of kill streaks that will be added in, there's a lot of guns that will probably be added in. The game, it hasn't even had a beta yet, so this is not the final thing. I think I did this for Black Ops 3 when it first came out. I did a little review of Black Ops 3 before the actual game came out, and I had to specify that we've only had the beta. Well, with this game, we've not even had the beta yet, so this is it's going to be minimal information because we've not had a beta. We've had a bit of gameplay, and that gameplay may be changed up until the beta, and the beta will obviously be changed from the final game. So take this with a grain of salt, but everything I'm going to say here is going to be included in the main game anyway. So starting off here, we're going to go about probably one of the most noticeable changes, but something that's the least changing, if that makes any sense. And this is the swastika has been removed from all the maps. Now, there was an interview with one of the co-studio heads, and he actually said that the swastika will be in some of the campaign maps, but in the multiplayer maps we've seen, the swastika has been replaced with the iron cross, and that's just because, just to reach with a wider audience, to try not to be, I don't know, not offensive in a way, because obviously, like I said, they're going to have it in some campaign missions to make it feel more make you feel more in the game, make you feel like you're in World War II, and obviously if the iron cross is there, you don't feel as immersed in the game as you should be. Now, I'm not bothered if the iron cross is there, I prefer the swastika, but if the iron cross isn't there, I'm not bothered. It's like in Zombies where the King of the Totem, the swastikas are not there. I'm not 100% bothered, but obviously it's not historically accurate. But yeah, it'll be in some of the campaign missions, we've been told that, but it's not going to be in multiplayer, just so the game can reach a wider audience in places like Germany where the swastika is banned. Also, the class system has been changed. We've now got 5 divisions. We've got the Infantry Division, the Expeditionary Division, the Airborne Division, which is the SMGs, Sniper Division, which is, well, self-explanatory, and we've got the Armoured Edition, which is like the LMGs, and the Infantry is the Assault Rifles, and I'm pretty sure the Expeditionary and Shotguns and stuff like that. So depending on which class you pick, or which division you pick technically, then you will have guns for that division. Now, I'm not sure if any other divisions are going to be added, because Assault Rifles, Shotguns, Snipers, LMGs, and SMGs have all been in these 5 divisions, and there's not really any other gun classes you can pick, unless you pick special, but I don't know what that is, because all the special weapons seem like they're going to be kill streaks, because with kill streaks, we've actually got the flamethrower coming in, and that is what you would class in, just say if it was in Black Ops 3 or in Infinite Warfare, you'd class that as a special weapon. I don't think we're going to have special weapons in this game. All the special weapons will probably be kill streaks, that's what I'm thinking, but we definitely know there will be a flamethrower kill streak, and there's no special type of weapons thus far. I also wanted to go on about how gory the game is. We've seen it in all the trailers, of the campaign trailers, even the multiplayer trailers, that this is really gory. You've seen in some of the gameplay when you knife somebody, they get a cut in the back of the head and you get blood all around your knife, and it's a slow animation. They're trying to make this as realistic as possible, but really, really gory. I was actually just watching a video, and they were talking about there was one of the missions in the game, one of the campaign missions, they were walking into an alley and they surrounded a German officer, and that German officer shot himself because he was surrounded by American soldiers, I'm pretty sure, but he was surrounded by soldiers, so he shot himself. That's kind of the level they're going with. So although a lot of people may not be into this sort of stuff, they're giving it the most realistic way they possibly can. So we've also got headquarters being added to the game. Now, headquarters is a bit like the thing in Destiny where everyone's at the start of the game before they go into a match and stuff like that, and it's been introduced, I should say, into a lot of MMO games or RPG games, stuff like that. It's not really in first-person shooters, although you could class Destiny as a FPS, but it's not really something you'd expect in a Call of Duty at all. The most similar thing to this would probably be the firing range from MWR, if we're going on about Call of Duty-wise, which is not that similar, to be 100% honest. In the headquarters, you can have firing ranges, you can have little 1v1s, and while you're having these 1v1s, everyone can see you. You can go into this lobby and you can show off your ranks. So if you're a Prestige Master, somebody's like a level 3, you can like show off to him being like, oh yeah, you like this, you can show off guns. Also, I wanted to say you can inspect weapons. So anyone who liked that, I liked it. It was actually quite a big change for me. I know it's only a little thing, turning around your weapon, doesn't change the game that much, but it's just a cool little animation and quite a big thing for me because I do that all the time. I think it's quite cool to see the different animations with different guns, and that will be in World War II. So if you get the MP40, you can like inspect it, the M1911, stuff like that. So inspecting guns is in the game. Also, the kill cam is a bit different to any Call of Duty. Every single Call of Duty up until this point has been kill cam. You can skip it if you want, and that's how it is until the final kill cam. The final kill cam is very similar to Overwatch, the final kill, where it says play of the game and it shows you the best, well, play of the game, and that's exactly what it is in this game. So just say, I don't know, somebody halfway through the match gets like a triple headshot, like one-shot sniper, triple headshot, triple kill, that will be probably the player of the game. So at the end of the game, instead of showing the last person to die, they just show the best overall play of the game, which I think is really, really cool. Like I said, it's very similar to Overwatch, but yeah, they've taken up quite a few things from Overwatch this year. Not that that's a bad thing, but I want to see how it works in Call of Duty. Also, the new game mode we saw, because everyone who went to this event got to play the Team Deathmatch, Domination, which are two game modes that we've had in Call of Duty for years and we've had in for ages, but one thing that they've added in is War Mode. Now, War Mode is a bit like Payload from Overwatch. I'm pretty sure that's what the game mode's called, but it's like there's a tank, you go near the tank moves, you've got to try to build a bridge and get the tank across the bridge, and you've got to, like, I don't know, it's a bit like a Domination with a moving vehicle is how I see it. I've not seen too much gameplay from this War Mode, if I'm being 100% honest, but as far as my knowledge, it's just a vehicle, you go near it, you try to get it to the other side. It's a bit like the robot game mode from Black Ops 3. I also wanted to say before this video ends that there will be a beta coming out in August for PS4 only, and then only a week or two after it will be coming out for PS4 and Xbox, and both of these betas will be 3 days long. So there'll be a 3-day one in August, going up to the end of August for PlayStation users only, and then the beginning of September there'll be a beta for another 3 days, but it'll be for Xbox and PlayStation. So PlayStation gets 6 days for the beta, which I feel like is a bit unfair, but I'm not complaining because I'm obviously a PlayStation player. So this is going to be the end of the video. I'm sorry if I got any of these facts wrong. You can correct me down in the comment section below. This is all I know from gameplay I've seen and stuff like that. I've not watched too many videos on people describing World War II and stuff like that. Obviously, I've seen a few interviews with developers and stuff like that, but this is, to as far as my knowledge, everything that's new and everything that's really major in this game. But correct me in the comment section below if I got any of these facts wrong, and yeah, just overall, tell me if there's anything I missed and you would prefer me to put this in this video. I may make a part 2 to this video if there's enough stuff added, which I'm sure there will be anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.